If you are sipping coconut water during your workouts, you are probably hydrating slower than you think. Thomas DeLauer recently told people to ditch coconut water. He is half right. But there is one simple mechanism he did not fully lean into, and it completely changes how you should build your drink. If you get this wrong, you waste money on fancy zero-sugar electrolytes and still feel flat. If you get it right, you can make a 4-cent drink at home that hydrates faster than most $40 tubs. I will give you that exact formula in a moment. First, you need to know why coconut water and zero-sugar packets both miss the mark. On paper, coconut water looks great. It is natural, it has electrolytes, and yes, it has even been used as emergency IV fluid. But here's the problem. Coconut water is isotonic. That means its concentration is very similar to your blood. That sounds good. But during hard training, being isotonic can actually slow you down. Your stomach does not rush it through, and it does not create a strong pull to move water quickly into your bloodstream. On top of that, coconut water is loaded with potassium, while your sweat is mostly losing sodium. So you are replacing the wrong mineral, and you are doing it more slowly than you want. Strike two is the opposite trend. Zero sugar salt packets. They look clean on the label, but they ignore how your gut actually moves water. Here's the real key. Your small intestine has a transporter called SGLT1. That stands for sodium glucose linked transporter 1. Think of it like a revolving door. One sodium goes through, one glucose goes through, and water follows them in. That combo, sodium plus a very small amount of glucose, is the body's fastest hydration system. Coconut water has some carbs, but it is not sodium-focused and it is too isotonic. Zero sugar packets have sodium but no glucose, so they rely mostly on slower passive diffusion. If you want speed, you want to flip SGLT1 on purpose. You do not need a carb bomb. You just need enough glucose to unlock the gate. And to do that, we do not actually want an isotonic drink. We want something better. The goal is a slightly hypotonic drink. Hypotonic means it is a little more dilute than your blood. Why does that matter? Because a slightly hypotonic solution with enough sodium and a touch of glucose creates the perfect gradient. It encourages water to move quickly out of your stomach, across the gut wall, and into your bloodstream. So here is the formula that checks all three boxes: hypotonic, sodium-heavy, and SGLT1 activated. This is the QuickByte hydration formula. Start with 20 to 30 ounces of water in your bottle. Add 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of a good mineral salt. Pink Himalayan, Celtic, or a quality sea salt. That puts you roughly in the 500 to 1,000 milligram sodium range, similar to what you lose in a hard, sweaty session. Now add the key, the glucose trigger. Use about 2 ounces of fruit juice like orange or pineapple, or 1 teaspoon of honey or maple syrup. That gives you just a few grams of carbs. Not enough to wreck your blood sugar, but enough to activate SGLT1, so sodium and water are pulled in much faster than with plain salty water. What you have just mixed is a slightly hypotonic sodium-heavy SGLT1 activated drink for about 4 cents. Try it for a week and pay attention. Do you cramp less? Does your pump hold longer? Do you finish your session feeling like you could actually keep going? That is the difference between label marketing and actual physiology. Salt plus a little sugar. Not sexy, just biology. If you want more performance upgrades based on real science, hit like, subscribe, and comment SGLT1 below so I know you made it to the end. This is QuickByte Science. I will see you in the next one.